All right, so what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Near Protocol. We don't have a price prediction here on our chart so far, so hopefully today, given what we've seen since our last video in Near, we may be able to put on an idea of where we suspect price is going to go. So welcome to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe. Just here to give you all the different perspective of how to look at the market without any confusion. We try to break down the price bars and the volume to give you a language of what the market is saying. That is what we do. So if you guys want to learn more, like I told you earlier, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe for more of my content. So now, recently, I'm not sure when the last video was conducted for Near Protocol. However, we've seen the market price in this cryptocurrency dip. It went down. You guys can see that the high in the market in Near occurred on the 21st of July, 2025. And since then, price has been on the decrease. Okay. However, looking more towards where price is today, we've seen the creation of a buy pocket. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to do is create this buy pocket right here for Near Protocol. Now, this establishes a point for us to know if price comes back down to this pocket, we want to see a bounce, meaning that there are still people in the market in Near Protocol buying this cryptocurrency. You can see here off of the volume that occurred on the 1st of August. You guys can see that the volume was exceedingly high. And the next day following this day, the market began to go higher. Okay, it stopped going lower. That confirms that buyers are in this pocket. On the negative note though, price in Near Protocol is no longer trending alongside that trend line. So what we can do is transpose this trend line, this upward trend line, into a downward trend line. Okay, so that's the thing we're going to change, is we're going to create the downtrend that we suppose could be in the formation of occurring. Okay, so we do have a ways for price in Near to try to go up though before it hits this downtrend. So maybe like 10.5%, depending on how long time goes out before it hits that trend line. Let's take a look at this cryptocurrency on the 2-day chart. So here it is. This is a very good indication that buyers also came in and supported price, because after this 2-day price bar was printed, the market went up in the next 2 days. That's very good to see. Okay. Let me go ahead and also get rid of these buy pockets into the market in Near, because price ultimately did not hold it. And we're going to create in replace of that sell pockets. All right, because when I saw the 2-day time frame, it does look as if the market in Near wants to go higher, and we need to establish points to where we suspect the selling to increase. And that is one area. There's another area right here around $2.65 or so. So the market may top out there and begin to go lower. Take a look at Near Protocol, the 3. So we have 12 hours, 59 minutes left before this current 3-day price bar prints, and it looks pretty bullish. We're currently seeing the price close all the way up there at the high of the bar, which lets us know that buyers are the ones leading the price. They're the one pushing the market up higher. And at the conclusion of today, if this price bar looks the way that it looks now, then that's the way we're going to lead. That's the way we're going to follow. We're going to follow the buyers to these higher prices in Near Protocol. Here it is on the 4, pretty much the same identical price bar. Near Protocol on the 5. Here it is on the weekly chart. The weekly chart also shows some concern for the long term for buyers, because this weekly price bar right there. Okay, that's not looking good. And the fact that we've seen 3 weeks. Okay, look at these highs of these weekly bars. 3 weeks that price got rejected at this sell pocket. That's another negative aspect that the buyers will have to contend with if they're going to lift this market a lot higher than $3.15. They got to overcome that point. Here it is on the 2-weekly chart. You guys can see again another indication on the long term that the market is weak. Price did a fantastic move to the upside on this 2-weekly price bar, only to see those gains diminish and go away following that after that 2-weekly price bar was printed. You guys can see it right there. This is the evidence. This is telling us that there's a massive wall of selling occurring right here between $3.10 to $3.15. Take a look at this on the 3 weeks. Look at how the last 3 weekly price bar printed. Look at that. That doesn't look pretty bullish now, does it? The volume was high. Price throughout the 3 weeks did go higher, but it didn't stay high. It went back down and closed at the low end of the price bar. All right. So it looks like the long-term charts for near protocol looks pretty weak still. All right. So if we're going to play a move to the upside in near, then we're not going to be in this play long. We're not suspecting that price is going to continue to break out, which is why our focus is going to be around this area right here. Okay. That's where we're going to try to target, because we can see that weakness is being controlled on the longer term charts. Look at near on the 11-hour chart. I do like it. This last 11-hour bar has exceeded the sellers that were here in this area. So we need to try to target the market going up. Okay. So we'll do that. Here it is on the 5. Should give us another viewpoint of what that looks like. Take a look at this area right here though. Okay, so we may actually see price get rejected now and begin to go down and near. That's definitely weakness on the 5-hour chart. Here it is on the 3. Near on the 1-hour chart. Here it is on the 30-minute. I'm sorry, 330-minute chart. So I kind of want to put one here, a sell pocket right here. Okay, and let's create a buy pocket right here. Which I thought we did. I must have deleted it. Okay, now we're going to drop this prediction here for near, and we got these 2 sell pockets that we're going to try to target. It's not going to be much. Even if near hits the low of this sell pocket here at $2.65, that only gives us 2.67%. I'm just going to keep it real. It's not a lot. We're going to try to target the high of that same sell pocket. Gives us 4.61% at $2.70. Here, we're going to try to target the next sell pocket on the low. 5.84%, $2.73, and then we're going to ultimately try to target at the high of this area, which is like almost a 10% move to the upside, $2.83, and that's where I'm at right now. Could price break up above that? Could price ultimately break that downtrend line? Yes, but I have to see a continuation of strength on the charts before I actually do that, or we need to see this reveal itself like we're currently seeing on the 3 and the 4-day chart of the strength coming into the market like we're seeing here. Okay, so I'm actually finished. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.